All right, so this is Tom, and this is Lenny, and I'm Jeff. And Tom's heard my question. What do you think happens after this life? So, yeah, what do you believe about that?
For him or I, or both of us?
Do dogs go to heaven? Our Bible study it wasn't the whole lesson was about that, but it came up once, and someone had a very interesting take on it. The Bible teaches that there will be a new creation, which means, in creation there's animals.
Sure.
And so then we thought, okay, during our life we have a lot of dogs.
Exactly.
Are we going to be inundated with all those dogs at the same time, or what I'm saying? So it's kind of a funny thought,
Yeah. But that gets to the question you asked me, because I think it's a mystery. It's
yeah.
It's I hope there's something. I hope there's something good.
Yeah.
But
and if we're a lover of life, we're gonna want more life. Like, who wants to die?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And to me it seems really sad when people say, "Yeah, I just want to rest peacefully and not even have consciousness."
Yeah.
That seems, is life really that bad that,
Yeah.
And do you have, Tommy, do you have a church background, religious background?
Oh, I was brought up a Catholic. I don't really go anymore. I'm kind of a middle of the ground type of guy.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I do watch some stuff on YouTube and some of these people, and I don't know how true it is, but a lot of people I'd say they've had those near-death experiences. The one thing I noticed in common is how you leave, it's just people that say we're in pain, sick or we're in a bad accident or something like that. They says, well, you'd be surprised how quickly you just leave your body.
I'm gonna set this a little further back so we're both in there.
How quickly you just leave that behind, and then it's just your spirit. It's your body, pretty much. You leave your body. Obviously it's
it's always like someone's talking about going to the light.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, you're not going to run around. You don't have to worry about banging your toe on a coffee table or something like that. There's physically
no more pain.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's the huge difference.
Yeah.
But
the Bible does say like in heaven there'll be no more mourning or crying or pain.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's a good thing to think about.
Yeah.
And it also talks about hell, which is not a good thing to think about.
Yeah.
I have heard some accounts of these near-death experiences where people did believe they were going to hell, but they don't if you think about it, if that happened to you, you wouldn't share it with too many people.
It's
I'm going to heaven. Everyone wants to believe that and talk about that, but if it serves as a warning that you need to change your ways or something.
If you did have something like that, it's gotta be the biggest wake up call in life.
I would think it would be.
It isn't like the guy that went out and had too much to drink the night before as well. I gotta stop that. That's a little
And one thing that you probably, I don't know how much of your Catholic background you have, but Jesus, there's a verse or a passage in the Bible where Jesus was talking about the road that leads to life and the road that leads to destruction, heaven and hell.
Yeah.
And he said the way that leads to life is narrow and few are on it, and the road that leads to destruction is wide and many are on it.
Yeah.
Which to me is kind of scary. I actually believe if someone really believed they were going to hell, they would do something about it.
Yeah.
And so what that says to me is a lot of people are on the wrong road and don't even realize it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's kind of scary, when I ask people I'll ask you, if you were to die today and you stand before the judgment seat of God and heaven and hell are at stake, what do you think God would say?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know you, but
I'd have to dig out my sense of humor for God. But I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I try to think, but I mean, all you can do is better yourself every day.
Yeah.
I don't try to dwell too much in the past, but there's people that go through there's people that are mean right down in the end. You've seen it. People that are they're nasty and ignorant to the day they die, and it's
Yeah.
like apparently you're not getting it. You know, and I'm not going to wait to the last minute. Hopefully, I got quite a few years left in this earth, but
Right,
I'm not going to wait to the.
And how do you think? So you believe in God? Do you believe there's a heaven and a hell? Like, would you?
I don't know. You know, it's funny because you bring that up, but I mean, it's somebody told me one time that people that study more of the Bible that said it's never really mentioned much in the Bible. What do they call it? Hades.
Yeah, they say that it's referring to the Hades is like in the original